Okay, so I've started recently playing Slick Hooper games again. I haven't played them for almost 2 years now, and I'm kind of a little rusty. But there's about five things I hear about the first one. This is clearly the second one, as you can clearly see, because I no longer have the first one. I just beat that about a week ago, and it was fun. But there's like five things I heard about this Slick Hooper game that really bothered me. One, the um, you had to collect. In this one, you don't have to collect the coins; you don't really need them. But in the original Sniper games, you had to collect 100 coins just to get an additional uh, horseshoe. And if you get 200 gold coins, you get a gold one because it was insta kill when you were killed in the first one. Um, I hate. I also hated the way he looked in the first one. It really bothered me. Um, the bottles are great in the first one because they're so much easier to find in the first one. They're easy to find on the island, but in this one, if you ever play Scott with 2 and 3, the bottles in this one are really difficult. Let me show you what I mean when I say bottles. I wonder if I got a picture of the bottles. I know I do. These, these, these right here are so bloody ridiculous to find. Like if you find the first few, they're easy, but when you try and get the last like three, it's like almost impossible to find these things. These bottles, unlike the original one, are really hard to find and they're just scattered all over the place. And I'm just like, oh, you don't need to go really get them. They don't really give you anything good. But if you get them all, they complete the entire sentence, and you get the trophy for getting all the bottles in every single level, which I'm trying to do now. That is the only reason I'm taking so much longer to beat this bloody game. Don't let me wrong, I like Sliker 2, but I've always hated the battle challenge in this game because it really pisses me off. It takes even longer to beat the game, and it's just the fact that I'm playing almost probably 2 hours of the game when I could beat it probably when I could beat the level in like probably an hour if I just focus on the missions. I also hate I think I hate the voice acting in the first one and the way it act with the way the characters act. I also hate some of the missions in this one. In two, I hate the dancing mission. It's not even an actual like. It's not even a proper mission. I always hated the dancing missions in these. I hated the dancing mission in the first one with that stupid bloody crocodile, the singing one. And I hate the dancing mission in that one. Even though it's slightly a bit easier, it's just why do you have to have that in the game as you get in the clockwork wings as a distraction? Why can't you just, I don't know, throw in a few bombs, blind the people with smoke, and just take the bloody wings? Why do you have to dance? Not only do you have to dance once, you have to dance twice. You have to dance with the first inspector, and then you have to dance with Camlia Fox, which is fine because we all know they have a thing for each other, but still, that's like the most hardest part in the game, and I hate that about this game. Um, I also hate about this game. I think it's in two. I'm not sure if it's in two or three when Murray loses his van. He's had that van for two straight games, and he loses it like towards the end of one of the levels, and it floats in the ice. I mean, he gets it back in three, but that's such a pain in the ass to lose his vehicle when he's had it for so long in the first two games. I hated the twist in Thieves in Time. That was such a disappointment. Why they made her a villain? I mean, she starts off being a great person in three, and then all of a sudden in four, she's a completely different character. That really bothered me. Of course, she's not in this one yet. This is two. I have three. Three is right here. She comes into this game in part three in honor among Thebes. I'm not on three just yet. I haven't been two. I've come close to two. I'm at the end of two. I'm pretty close. All I have to do is get. I think it's the beak, the clockwork beak. I'm not sure what it is, but I have to be Arpeggio. I hate that in two that his character is killed off before you even get a chance to fight him. He really doesn't even do anything. He doesn't get a chance to shine, but then Contested kills him off, and it's like, why do you even have that as a villain if he's not going to do anything? He's kind of useless. True, he puts the clockwork back together again, and Fiend is in all the parts, but he's not really a big team player. That even though his character's killed off like immediately. I like the twist in three where the bad guys become some of the bad guys become good. It's a good twist. But when Penelope becomes evil and Sly Cooper in Time, it bothers me. It's just a great character waste. I also hate some of the levels in the first one. Whenever you got too close to the alarm, they would go off, and you don't automatically die if you got too close. So I'm glad they changed it in two, where you have to get hit a few times before you die. And I'm glad they gave Bentley and Murray more character development. I don't like how they've changed Cam Leiter's voice so many times over the years. It's like they can't stay with the same actress. It bothers me, and you really know you kind of pick up on it. When I was first playing this game, I didn't really pick up on the voice, and I thought it was the same character, but you could kind of tell that her voice is completely different throughout the season of the entire game, 1 through 4, which is fine, but then it gets to a certain point where it's just like, how do you go from being Spanish to French to back to Spanish? What is the deal with your character? You can't just stay in one, voice. I never did see the Sly Cooper movie, but I wanted to. I was a huge Sly Cooper fan at the time, but I didn't get a chance to see it. I don't know when that came out actually. So yeah, that's why I'll give my thoughts on the Sly Cooper game. I loved the trilogy, but really, if you think about it, 3 was supposed to be the game where we're out. This was supposed to be the end of the series. This was where the game was supposed to end, and then we got Thieves in Time, which really makes no sense because it's not. I mean, it continues where the story left off, but then towards the end of the game, it's just a big cliffhanger. If they had stopped at 3, it would have been a nice, just the saying, this is it. This is where the game ends. But if you watch the end credit scene, there's a sneaky fourth wall break where Sly Cooper winks at the camera saying he's still a thief. He's with Carmelita now, but he's still the same character he's always been. He's still a thief, and it's a nice little gesture to the game. And you see Bentley making the time machine, but if they hadn't made the time machine, and if they hadn't given us that stupid little wink at the end, it would have been a great way to end the saga. But we got the fourth one, and they left it on a cliffhanger, which was stupid. Above all, I like the games. I like the voice acting. It got better than the first one. It got a lot easier in the first one. There was that crappy insta kill thing was taken out. That was great. Other than that, the only things I hate is the collecting those goddamn awful balls. I hate that. I mean, you get something really nice when you get all 30 of them, but you have to get 30 of them just to get one password. It's kind of like a pain in the ass of a chore. Oh, yeah, go around the entire island, look for 30 balls, and get a great move, which I'd rather, get enough coins and pay for it. But if it's such a good thing, then alright. But there's some moves in the game that you try and collect from the balls. It's like they're not even worth collecting at that point because, like, I got like this electric staff, and I'm thinking, well, I could have easily bought that if they'd put it on sale, but you have to work like really hard to get all the balls. Like the first few codes that you get for the staff, they're not really that good. It's only to once you get the end, you get like better upgrades to your staff, but you can't really use them as much. Like I got this lullaby bomb. When you throw it, it knocks out all the opponents in the area, but it only works if the opponent hears it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't work if the opponent's got his back turned or it's from a far distance. You can't use the bomb to lower him in, and then he goes to sleep. He literally has to sing the music box at a clear uh, pace for him to get knocked out. Makes the game slightly easier, but it's lacking where it should be. I'm saying if you throw a music bomb and they hear it, it should be better to draw them in to take them out a lot easier, but it doesn't work that way. And really, it's a waste of a technique. Basically, Bentley's bombs are easier. When you use his bombs, they automatically go to sleep the minute they go off. With slides, it takes a while for it to kick in. Um, Other than that, the entire Zod is great. I would be more grateful if we got a part 5 instead of a remake, because we've had 2 remakes so far. And there's a big debate online saying, should we get a remake? Should we get a part 5? And I'm thinking, really need to get this story finished, because we'd have done a cliffhanger. And if we do a remake, we're just going to do the same thing again, but better graphics. We're still going to be on a cliffhanger because they didn't finish with 4 because we left it open for debate. Now it's 2020 and we still haven't got a part 5, but I did go on the Sly Cooper website and I did see that we're getting a part 5 soon, coming soon, and there's not really a release date for that, but hey, I'm taking what I can get and keeping my fingers crossed, but I can wait. The only disappointment is if it's on the PlayStation 5, please don't put it on the PlayStation 5, please put it on the PlayStation 4 or put it on the PlayStation Vita, I don't really care. But I'm not gonna PlayStation 5 just to finish the goddamn story. That right there is stupid. We do not want Sly Cooper 5 on the PlayStation 5. That would make sense because it would be, nice not to the PlayStation 5 and a really nice gesture, but I'd rather have it on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation Vita than have it on the PlayStation 5. God knows when that comes out, but hopefully if we get Sly Cooper 5, I really want. I don't know. I want it to the chat to be closed, and I want him to have a family, because that's what he was going for in 3. He was going in 3. That was the whole point of the ending. He was supposed to have a family with Kalia, and then he went back to being a thief again, and that kind of just broke the character. I mean, yeah, we got this sequel, but still, we really wanted it to come to an end. Everyone else had moved forward, but Sly and Bentley had decided to make it. The two made the time machine, and Sly decided to go back to being a thief. Hell, even Murray became a wrestler, so I was like, it was a good close for 3, but they messed up on 3 because of the stupid little cliffhanger. If they hadn't given that stupid little cliffhanger, we wouldn't have fees in time, and we wouldn't have had another cliffhanger moment. Big disappointment for Sly Cooper games when you get to the 4th one. Big. Don't get me wrong, Feasting Time is great, but you really should have finished it 3.